Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Adventures, where we actually have a new dragon that has joined us. Um, she has kind of shown up. Her name is Ghost. You see, what happened is I tried to record an episode and then something happened to recording, so that episode is now gone, but we are going to proceed with the story as if that episode never happened, basically. So, Ghost here has shown up from the depths of the jungle, and she's basically telling Knight over there that the mother dragons, the ones who are in charge of everything, have decided that the Nightfall clan can be granted passage to the jungle area. And I would say without having to pay for it, but I did pay for it, but you can't see because that episode is now gone. And in that episode, I actually got Ghost here there, who is another mutated female dragon. So that means that Bite may not actually have to breed it off if she doesn't want to. We don't know. We'll see what's going on. But the new passage to jungle is open to us, and we can go there, and then we can work on getting a a corrosive dragon, so that way we can go to the Toxic Wasteland. We still need to get the fantasy eggs. We still need to unlock the tundra, the desert, the ocean. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting more, but I might not be. The volcano. There's still many other worlds for us to unlock, but Ghost has come with the news that one of them is now open to us. And she has actually decided to join the clan, because she is a very strong dragon that can actually help us survive in the jungle. With the new update, there's actually a new bonding minigame, and there's some levels, and there's more stuff in the leisure area so you can sell stuff. So the bonding is actually going to have an influence on our clan. So in order for the dragons in the future become leaders, they have to have a full bond, and the highest level I've seen so far is level 20. There may be higher levels. I'm pretty sure you can level them up higher, but I know that's when their stats max out. So I'd say that future leaders must have their bond all the way filled. They must be level 20, and they must be an elder. And then I'm still going to try and figure out exactly what I want to do for dragon deaths, because of course we can't keep all of our dragons forever. It's really expensive and I can't keep up because the cost for adding more dragons, it just goes up drastically. So that's kind of what that is. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of talking talk. You can now see the stats, so you can see what colors everyone is and how good their stats are. Nero now has his name. He's not an unnamed dragon anymore. Kingston has the best speed. Well, no. Stormwatcher is also pretty fast. Tyler has the best stats overall, which I actually found pretty surprising, seeing as he's just that shy dragon who doesn't really want to be there all too much. Ghost, what is your personality? You're affectionate. So I could definitely see you becoming a mother more than someone like Bite would. I don't know. Anyway, it's probably a good time to go ahead and go somewhere else. And I guess on the way there, I'm going to talk more specifically how we would determine the next leader, since of course, if like a mother comes, then they're almost like an automatic candidate. This is who the leader is going to be. So, okay. Actually, in the Wasteland, there's now the Father Dragon, which, adding them to the story, they'd probably be at about the same level as the Dragon Sea, the Mother Dragon. It just, there seems to be fewer of them. So they're not like the main ones that the dragons focus on. I'd say while Mother Dragons are kind of in charge of, okay, we are watching over the clans, we're making sure all the eggs are fine, because we probably want eggs so that way they can take care of them because they're Mother Dragons, and that's just what makes sense. And the Father Dragons, I would say that they're more, I don't know, because they're not as concerned about the eggs and clans. They're more like, okay, we are like the kings of all the PvP areas and the wars and stuff, and we're making sure that certain areas are okay to attack others in. We're making sure that other areas, like dragons, don't attack each other and stuff. So they're kind of in charge of more the combat aspect of it. And also they're kind of scarier because in order to go to the Wasteland, you actually have to sacrifice a dragon. So they're more, the more violent ones are like, okay, we want sacrifices, we want to watch people fight, things like that. While the Mother Dragons are usually more chill. And that's just pretty much how it's going to work. Actually, I kind of want to go to the tasks that way we can start gathering toxic waste and the concentrated poison. We do not have a corrosive dragon. Okay, never mind, we can't. But we don't have a corrosive dragon, so we can't actually go there. And it's going to be really difficult to breed a corrosive dragon, especially early on. In my main account, what I did is I was just breeding a bunch of Rockerus until I got a corrosive dragon, just because Rockerus have the lowest breeding cooldown, so they're the fastest to breed. What? Oh, that's a dragon skull. Okay, don't mind me. But anyway, just small things like that. Just breeding all the way up until we get corrosive dragons. Except I don't have the liberty in this account to get as many dragons as I was able to in my main account. So that's just how it is. We're probably not going to see too many other worlds for a while. I'm just showing the grassland. I know I have the jungle, but I'm really scared that one of my dragons is going to get killed. Even though I don't actually have a good system for it. I know I've been like, okay, I'm going to think of a system, how our dragon's going to die, but then I don't think of a system. And that's just how it is. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just kind of talking to talk. And that's why all my sentences kind of end really awkwardly. And it doesn't really help that's really early in the morning either, so I can't actually do that much. Well, I can't do that much. See what I'm saying? My sentences are all really awkward and make no sense. It's early in the morning and I'm tired, so I'm not really thinking, oh, I'm going to like do all this stuff. Anyway, we're just here collecting meat and stuff because meat is really important. Actually, we should probably bond with some of our dragons. Whatever dragon we end up using in that episode is going to be the dragon that we end up bonding with. So right now we're using Ghost, so we're going to go ahead and bond with Ghost. So basically every day that they do something for the clan, they get to bond. I went ahead and bonded with everybody in the last episode, just so that way everyone kind of had a chance. But really it's just going to be who I decide to end up using. I'm just kind of afraid that that's going to mean that it'll end up playing favoritism, But then it also means that dragons I find to be more useful or just better for the clan would be able to actually build that bond faster and like their clan loyalty faster and make them more desirable for a leader. Right now, Stormcaller is still... I think that I did make Stormcaller the deputy, even though really I would not be surprised if Ghost actually ended up taking that position, since she is a very strong dragon, and I could see myself using her just a lot that episode's okay, bow to the mother. I'm not as fast to recognize father dragons yet, so if I don't bow to one of them, I apologize, because I still do not have a father dragon on my main account, so I'm just not really quick to be like, oh yeah, that's a father dragon. Like, I can recognize some of the new ones, like I can recognize the wasp, the mantis, oh, there's a dragon egg. Well, dang, okay. Can't find one on my main account, but I'm just grinding away on my YouTube account, and then boom, I have a dragon egg. Also, you don't have to carry the dragon eggs anymore, they go straight to your bag, which means that we don't have to put them in the incubator instantly, we don't have to just take them home instantly. We can just kind of hold on to them for whenever the clan needs them the most. So if a dragon dies, you can be like, okay, I guess we're hatching an egg. And just things like that. Also, the fact that we have 2 females means that the clan be more comfortable going to the jungle area that Ghost here invited them to, but does not necessarily mean that we are going to. And then, yeah. That's just pretty much how it is. I don't know. I'm just talking to talk. I kind of like forget everything that I say a few seconds after it comes out of my mouth, because I'm concentrating on doing just the normal things like collecting apples and revive crystals and stuff. Also, I noticed that they've replaced all of the nests with the bushes, which I actually really like because it means that it will make it a little bit easier to recognize, oh, there's an egg there, especially since previously the eggs kind of blended in with the nest. At least the grassland eggs did. Some of the eggs were a bit easier to find. I still think that part of the reason it's hard for me to find any eggs in the Toxic Wasteland is because I'm pretty sure that the toxic eggs are like bright green based on what I've seen in the shop, but most things in the Toxic Wasteland are bright green, and also the nests look a whole lot like the monsters in the area, so it just might be a bit harder. Another thing that they've added since I've last played were bosses. So I think that beating a boss may also be one of the things that you have to do in order to become the leader. Like, oh look, I've beaten this giant monster all by myself. I'm qualified to lead this clan. Because I've shown that I can protect the clan against these giant monsters, and I've shown that I'm strong enough to actually defeat one of them. And defeating one of them can get you potions and stuff like that. That would be beneficial to the clan. Like if we wanted... Well, a lot of the potions aren't actually for much other than cosmetics. Actually, I'm pretty sure that all the potions are just for cosmetic stuff. The only one that's a bit different though, well, there's the stat potions, which can make, you guessed it, stats different. Not necessarily better unless like they just have poor stats and are just the worst. So that would be good, especially for dragons that we are keeping a long time. Dragons that we're like going to go into the PvP areas with and will risk actually losing them. It would also, well, just be great for improving the stats of the clan in general. We have color potions, so if you want to try and get different colors in the clan, like for dragons that really don't have like the best colors, like how I initially thought, okay, Tyler, your colors are not the greatest. Most of my dragons don't have that problem. Like, we could use that to change her, like, coppery color up here to something different. Like, something lighter would be great to match, like, the rest of her. Like, another light purple color or white would be good for her. Things like that. We have material potions, which we could use to get, like, neon dragons, which are awesome. Force field dragons are pretty cool, but I prefer the neon dragons because they typically look better. There are some exceptions where, like, the full force field dragon looks pretty awesome. But if you just have a partial force field dragon, then it can be like, I don't really want that. Neon dragons, it looks good pretty much no matter what, though. So that'd be a material that we'd aim for. Okay, there's toxic enemies, but we can't do the quest, so we're just gonna ignore that. What else? There's mutation potions, we can get more mutations, which would also be great for, like, adding to our dragons, making them rarer, making them look cooler. Other than that, they're just cosmetic, they don't do anything. They're just cool. But, like, the main one that we might be looking for is there's a potion that can change the gender of your dragon, which would be amazing for breeding, especially since female dragons are still rare, even though it doesn't really make much sense. Like, if you look at how genetics work, you get your genes from both parents, and one parent is a female, and one parent is a male. So you should have a 50-50 chance of being a male or a female, instead of whatever the chances are in this, because no. I know that Pokemon does it too. And it's like, I don't think that's how it works, but they do it anyway. I know it's probably to make it harder to just breed dragons. And, like, okay. But if you're also going to include other things that involve genetics, like, okay, colors can pass down, mutations can pass down, elements definitely can pass down or even combine to make a new element. For example, if you have a grass and water dragon, it'd be ocean. If you have water and fire, it would be air. If you have fire and grass, it's lava. Combine what? Lava and dark, and you can get demon. Just things like that are really, that's really cool. And, like, that makes some sort of sense. It just not having 50-50% chance to be a male or female does not really make sense from a genetic standpoint. That just, I don't know. So yes, that rant does go for Pokemon too. And I'm pretty sure Lumion Legacy does the same thing that Pokemon does because of the heavy influence. So I think that they do that too. I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm mostly complaining just because it's hard to get female dragons. So it's harder to breed those dragons. Okay, let's feed a Ghost again because Ghost is hungry. I want to try and keep dragons fed so that way they can be able to heal themselves, and also it lets the experience be higher. Hey, I'm recording.
No one cares. Just cut it out.
I can't. Okay, don't mind my little brother being a little butt.
I'm 12-year-old.
You're still a little butt. Bowd's mother. Quit. No respect. Okay, guys. His username is Tyus. He sucks. He's actually an annoying little butthead in real life. Oh my gosh, he is totally the best at Roblox. And he's totally not rude and annoying at all. So everybody, Tyus sucks. He's
Make
annoying.
Sure to follow me on Twitter.
My gosh. This isn't even his channel.
No one cares.
And I can't see through him because he's not made of glass and he's not a force field dragon either.
You got corny jokes, woman.
They're not corny jokes. I'm just expressing the fact that I am annoyed at you. Goodbye, child. Okay, I think that's a father dragon. So bow to the father, and I guess I'm gonna go away from this. Holy cow, dude, chill. Okay, I'm pretty sure that might be a bit of a rude father dragon. And I think that any dragon that is from a PvP area would probably actually focus on pleasing the father dragons more than mother dragons. So Ghost here would be more likely to listen to a father dragon. Which actually reminds me of what I was talking about earlier for the leaders. I completely forgot. Okay. So if you're a father or mother dragon, then you basically override all the other dragons' chances of becoming a leader, regardless of what your bond is with the clan or what your level is, or even if you're an elder. If you're a mother or father dragon, you pretty much are guaranteed to be the leader unless there's another mother dragon or father dragon. In which case, your bonds with the clan applies first. So that's the most important thing. There's 2 mother dragons, then the one with the higher bond becomes the leader. However, if they both have the same bond, then whichever one's a higher level becomes the leader. If they're both the same level, then whichever one is an elder becomes the leader. If they're both elders, then whichever one has a higher tier element, so say there was like a corrosive dragon and a light dragon, then the corrosive dragon, being a higher tier element, would become the leader. If they're both the same tier element, which they probably will be, then I'll probably leave it up to a vote for you guys. So you get a vote which dragon becomes the leader, but also I'll be adding the votes of what the dragons in the clan would think. So, of course, whatever relationships they end up building with the dragon clan would have some of an impact, but not that much. We'll just see who's more qualified. So say Knight wants Ghost to be the leader, then a vote will go to Ghost. But if, like, Snap wants Bite to be the leader, then vote will go to her. And every dragon would be able to vote for another dragon who is not themselves. That's pretty much how it is. Oh, in the level portion after that, I'd probably also add a stats person, so the dragon with the best overall stats would probably be the leader. Like Tyler would actually be a more immediate candidate than Knight would be right now. He's not. Well, I think that Knight. Yeah, they're both level 1 because I haven't actually. No, Tyler's level 11, so Tyler is actually the best suited to be the leader right now. And that just thought, holy cow, that dude keeps following me. Hi, Piper. Dude. Okay, like, all hail the father dragons all, because I'm pretty sure you're a father dragon, if I'm correct. But, like, dude, if I'm grinding, then let me grind, please. I mean, I'll pay respect and leave. But jeez. It's a little bit rude, you know? Okay, feed the meat. Okay. Actually, I want to see if the boss battle's open yet. I'm not good at knowing the map, so it might take me a little bit to figure out where it is. Who's my fastest dragon? Okay, ghost speed is 0, 26, 5, 25, 5, 26, 5, 27. Okay, so snap actually is. Okay, so unequip ghost, equip snap, and we're going to see if we could find the boss. And not the toxic boss, because I can't actually do anything with the toxic boss. I wouldn't get anything for it. Because I didn't start the quest, I'm not level 35, so I can't start the quest. Can't trade with people either yet, because I'm not level 25 either. Like, I know I have a general idea of where the other boss is supposed to be, but I don't remember exactly where. I know it was close to a portal, I know it's close to, like, some floating islands with vines. Not the big vine bridge thing. Over here? This isn't it, is it? No, that's this one. I don't want to be at this one. It might actually be over this mountain on the other side. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. I'm looking though. I don't think it is over here because I think I tried looking for it this way before and did not find it. Yeah, it's not near that thing. I remember that. I just have to remember where it actually is. Is it over here? Because I think it might be over there. Okay, I'm gonna hug this mountain and see if it's... Okay, other way. I don't know where it is. Like, I kind of know where it is, but I don't know where it is. I know it's next to a mountain, though. Like, for a fact. But not next to that one, I guess. That's a Hydra. Hydras are cool. I don't have one on my main account anymore because I released a bunch of dragons so that way I could get space to breed a corrosive dragon. And then be sad when I had to sacrifice him. I think that whenever you get to that part, my dragons are going to be very divided over having to sacrifice a dragon. I think that we would need a really mean leader or a father dragon leader in order to be willing to sacrifice a dragon. Or a mostly mean clan. I don't know. Right now, though, Tyler is actually the deputy of this clan. There it is, okay. So, that's gonna actually spawn in a minute. So, I think that ghost, with her 204 attack stat, is the most qualified to try and take this boss on right now. So, that's what she's going to do. Okay, ghost. And then we're gonna hope that other people don't come and steal all the drops, because people do that. And it's kind of mean. Okay, you're actually completely fed, so all we have to do is... Oh, you're not completely healed, though. I was gonna say all we have to do is wait. There, now all we have to do is wait. So let's wait. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's a boss. So my strategy is mostly go in, attack it for a little bit, and whenever my health gets too low, back out. And I'd say that strategy has served me pretty well so far. I tried taking on a toxic boss before I realized that I didn't actually get anything for it, since I didn't actually start the quest, which was unfortunate, but that's just how it was. Okay, So far so good. We actually don't need to heal yet, which is a lot better than trying to fight the toxic boss like we did last time. So we're just gonna keep on attacking. Keep on biting. Keep on biting. Action! So much action. But you guys are so impressed with all the action. It just spam the mouse button. Spam it until he dies. No, go away. Go away. You're not gonna come here and then steal the drops. No. That's exactly what people do, and it's so infuriating. Like, I do that in the corrosive, in like the wasteland area. I'd beat a boss, and then people don't even do much of the work, and then come to steal all of the boss's drops, and it just, really? Really? You're gonna be a jerk like that? Okay. So I'm gonna take as many as I can before that person takes. No, because you didn't done the work, so you don't get any. No, because that is an absolutely jerk move. See? Okay, people like that suck. Okay? Don't be that person that's gonna let somebody else do all the fighting and then try to take the drops. If you want some drops, then you can help fight. I don't mean to be mean to people, but it's not cool. Okay? That is frowned down upon by me. You don't just do that. If you did some of the work, I'd be fine with it. But you're not gonna let someone else do all the fighting and then take the work. No. 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 Okay, so we now have a potion. Okay. I'm gonna like chill out a bit now. But just so you know, guys, don't do that. It's rude. Like, screw off. Go do work. Work for that stuff. Don't just take other people's work. Don't do that. It's rude. Rude. Very rude. Actually, Tyler's not the deputy because he's the caretaker. He's the one that raises the baby dragons. Which, oh no. That's, oh my gosh. So I think that mutations and stuff may have a role, but because they're purely cosmetic, I don't think that they would. I completely forgot. I think Ghost might actually be the deputy right now because she does have a higher bonds than most of these dragons, and she's also a higher level. So right now Ghost is actually the deputy. Okay. So she's second in command right now. Which does make sense because even though she's new, she's already done like a ton of work. Okay. So now we're just gonna go back to the regular grind. We might go to the jungle. I think that I might take Snap and go to the jungle, yeah. And try to find another dragon egg to offer to the mother dragons. Okay. I just have to find a portal again. Which is always easier said than done. Unless you just happen to be right next to one. And then it's like way easier done than said. A lot of things are easier done than said, but more things are easier said than done. Okay, I think that's a father. If it is, then bow. Okay. I think we've actually seen more fathers than mothers this episode, except 2 of the fathers were actually the same father, if I'm keeping track of things well enough. Okay. That was a Saurium and a Rockerus, I think, if I saw that correctly. Don't know if I did, but I probably did. Okay, moving on. Just kind of attacking things as I go so I can get bones to sell and some meats to feed the clan, because we are actually trying to keep everyone fed. Okay, this is where the toxic enemies spawn, which means this is not actually where I need to be. And I'm going through here again. For no reason, because I'm pretty sure that the portal is not over here. And moving on to Dexon is really weird. Okay. Now we are off to the jungle. We're gonna go to the jungle. Another thing that I'm kind of scared about when it comes to going to a PvP world where I don't have very much is that somebody could kill me and take the potion I get. It's like the one potion I have, even though I kind of doubt that we're gonna use the potion or that potion. At least not early on. Probably save it for a rare dragon. Like, I don't know, a mother. Especially a mother who just does not have very good colors. Okay, actually, kind of want to use a lower level dragon. I'm not going to use Knight because I don't think the clan would be comfortable risking him. Oh, Kingston. I've never really used Kingston. And he has cool colors. Okay, feed him. And now because we're using him, we're going to bond with him. So he has officially done something. This, well, today anyway. Okay. Because we haven't really used Kingston. He has some pretty cool colors though, so he'd be fun to breed. Except I haven't really determined what to actually do with him. I don't really know what I'm going to use with him in the story. He's just there. For right now anyway. Okay. Washing off my dragon. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, Kingston, you are the first dragon to actually explore the jungle. Because the last episode got messed up. And I accidentally deleted it. So, yeah. I don't know if any episodes before that also got deleted, so I probably just did a massive time skip and just kind of assumed you are like caught up on everything, even though you very well may not be. Okay, now let's fly around. Maybe we'll grind a bit. We're probably mostly just gonna look for eggs. I like how it shows where you're safe and where you're not now, because that's actually helpful information. So yeah, now we are in the jungle. We are looking for jungle eggs, probably. So I think that depending on what leader we have and what dragons we have in the clan, we may also expand the base more. So the base is probably going to go through major changes as like we cycle through leaders. Right now it's kind of like chill and empty just because there aren't very, well, just because Knight wasn't really concerned about making a clan to begin with, even though it definitely grew. He was more focused on, oh, I'm going to try and keep Tyler's eggs safe. That's just how he was. But when you have another dragon, he's like, okay, yes, we are building this clan. This is going to be a clan. then they'll be more focused on, we're building this place, we're making sure that it's like safe, we're making sure that we have more incubators, especially as we have more eggs, and the chance of more dragons dying, which I'm trying to make sure that Kingston doesn't do here. But yeah. Also, like, maybe we're going to want more farms to be able to grow more food and get money faster. Because we're mostly just using meat to feed the dragons. Anything else that we get would pretty much be we're selling. What else? Plants. Walls definitely would be great. Hay beds, canopies to kind of make more structure. Just things like that. Okay. Still being careful not to do anything to make Kingston faint. While also just being able to grind for stuff that we could sell to get to more areas and to get more dragons. Because money is very important when you're trying to build a clan of like a ton of dragons. I think that on my main account I can currently have 35 dragons, which may seem like an excessive amount, but whenever you're trying to breed dragons and get like one of every kind of dragon, which I kind of gave up on because I don't use every kind of dragon, that's just not how it is, then you need a lot of space for dragons. And then sometimes there are certain dragons that grow on you because you like really like their colors, or maybe they're a gift, or maybe they're a really cool element, and then you just kind of keep them, even though you don't really use them that much, just because you kind of like them, and they're cool. So then I'm just like, okay, I need more space now because I can't let go of my dragons, because I love my dragons very much. Like, I think my very first Dexin, like the Drake dragon, like what Ghost is, he was like completely purple. And purple, you see, is my favorite color. So, I have not gotten rid of him. He's still there. He has a cruel personality, and most kind of agree that he sucks. But he has awesome colors, so I keep him for that. And also to hopefully breed more purple into my clan, even though, like, everyone on that account is blue. They're all blue. Blue and yellow and... yeah, those are pretty much the main colors. They're either blue... yellow just has like a secondary color. Okay, okay. There's a scary person. Run. If there's a person, you avoid them. Otherwise, you're going to get killed, and we're going to lose the one potion that we have. Okay, let's make sure that you're healed up. Great. So we can use those as much as we want. I think that if a dragon is killed here by like another player, then you have to use a max revive crystal, and we don't have any of those. You can farm them in the wasteland, which would be the main argument that our dragons could have for being willing to sacrifice a dragon to go there. But until then, it's going to be hard to get them. Unless, of course, like we start growing them, which you could definitely do, but it takes a long time, and usually they're just a better source for money. Especially if you're careful and avoid people. Oh my gosh. They're just flying over and you attacked me. Rude. Yeah, as long as like you're careful and you avoid people and don't get killed by people unnecessarily. What's over here? Ooh, another boss. Okay. This looks like a job for Ghost. Okay, equip. Let's hop on top of you. Feed. because we need to make sure you're fed. Okay, we only have a few more seconds. This is probably going to be harder than the other one, since we're in the jungle and not the grasslands, and also we could just fall off the edge there if we're not careful. 2, 1, and oh, it's a hippo. Well, a weird hippo monster thing. Okay, and he does have a lot more health and does seem to do a lot more damage. So we're definitely going to have to be more careful. It might be better to have a flying dragon for this particular battle. Yeah. Because breath weapons can actually be pretty great when you're dealing with these bosses. Okay, and I just do not seem to do very much damage against him. Okay, just keep attacking. Keep attacking. Keep spamming that mouse button. I'm probably going to pause until he's at like 1,000 health and then just show you the end of the fight. Okay, yes. Now we're going to hop off, heal, then go on Storm. Yeah. Go on Storm Watcher. Let's call him Storm Caller, because that was the name of one of the wolves in a story I was writing. Okay, Storm Watcher. Now we're gonna feed you, pause, and try and beat the boss with you. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way down there. Dude. Anyway, I'm gonna pause and I'll be back. Okay, so that guy over there has come to help us, and we are making progress a whole lot faster since Storm Watcher isn't really that strong right now because he's not a super high level. His healing is pretty good, but other than that. So this person I will allow to take presents. Hopefully he or she, I can't really read the username very well when I'm also trying to fight, and also it's really small and I'd have to go super close. Hopefully they won't take all the presents, but I'm fine if they take some, because look, they're doing some of the work. Oh, okay. Okay, Storm Watcher, feed, healing, revive crystal, equip, boom, boom. Then of course I'll bond with him as soon as we beat the boss and collect whatever presents we can. Okay. Come on, buddy. We're almost there. Almost there. And off we go. Okay. I'm going slowly so you can take some presents too. Here, you can take the last one. There you go. Okay, let me see what his username is. Okay, so that person. Did you say anything? No, I don't think so. But we're gonna thank that person for helping us fight. Okay. And let's see if we got any... Okay, let's stay in this area for a bit so we can avoid PvP for a moment. Just in case. Okay. So now, Storm Watcher, feed you a bit. Let's see if we got anything. Because it's kind of hard to see everything that you get from over there. Prime meat, golden apple, watermelon, peach, pear. I think we got pears in that fight, seeing as I don't think you can get pears here. Healing stuff. Pineapple seeds. Ooh. No more potions. No more eggs. Okay. So I think that the rare thing that we got was probably the pineapple seeds. Okay. So we could wait, but I think I'm just going to go on. Actually, let's go back over here and land for a little bit so we can bond with Stormwatcher, and then we can move on. Because the boss isn't spawning for another few minutes, so we should be able to bond with them before the boss does. Okay. Boom, info, bond. And it's bath time again. I'll pause and unpause as soon as we're back. And we have now successfully bonded with Stormwatcher. And there we go, and now we can go and fly off. What does bonding actually improve for him? It improves his healing. Okay, that's pretty good if he wants to do the fighting. Well, I think for fighting, the best would either be healing or attack. Except those are just my preferences, and other people may recommend different things. Okay, and there's a spawn, right? Okay, bow to the mother. Oh, bow to the several mothers. And the father. I'm pretty sure that's a father. I may be wrong, but I think that's a father. Okay, so I think that they're waiting for the toxic enemies to spawn. But of course we can't do anything with them yet, so we're just gonna leave them. Let's see if we can... There's Talhoa. Oh, since the other fantasy dragons actually directly serve the mother dragons, that would mean that... Holy cow, that guy's trying to attack. Okay. That would mean that the other corrosive dragons serve the father. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure that the other corrosive dragons are the mantis and the wasp. Okay. So that's how Hoa tried to kill me. Savenid and whatever the mantis' name was, I forgot. Okay. And the mantis would probably serve Azaik. Their warriors, maybe? No, the scouts, and then the wasps would be the warriors. But I kind of thought wasps could be scouts because they are really fast dragons. Like, they're really fast. They're great. Okay, so let's make sure that you are... Okay, he is healed up, so let's just feed him. Okay, but that was kind of rude to just, like, attack. I mean, this is a PvP server, though, so I'm not going to complain. Stormwatcher would actually have one of the best speed stats, so he would be good to level up and kind of go around until he can get a faster dragon. Just in general. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, let's see if we could spot a jungle egg. Just like while we're here. Toxic enemies spawned, can't do anything about them. Also, the main reason I'm not worried about the mothers in this world are because mothers are really slow. So there's not much of a chance that one would even be able to catch up with me. Okay. Bow to mother. You're not gonna attack me, are you? Holy cow! Shoo. Let's go away from you then. And we save. Sucker. So rude. Like, what are you even gonna gain from killing me? Pears? I mean, my potion, yeah. I'm kinda worried about losing that. If I'm going to be in PvP servers, I might as well use the potion as soon as I get it. But I don't really want to. Okay. Back on our egg hunt. Hopefully not be attacked by mothers. Okay, I said I wasn't really worried about mothers, but their breath weapon actually makes them more able to actually attack me. Okay. So let's just move on then. Like, Like, why would you kill someone who's just on a Roggerus? Like, clearly, they're not gonna have very much because they're just beginning dragons. They can't really fight back really well. Okay. In the tunnels, let's hope no one's here. No one's gonna kill me. Oh, lag. Usually I have a little bit of lag whenever I'm recording. It's just a bit unfortunate. I hear the pipers! Pipers! Hi, girl. How are you? Okay. Avoid people. Avoid all people. And look for eggs. You kind of want a wyvern too. At least if we're going to be in the jungle for a bit. And if we're going to fight the boss up there again, a wyvern would be much better to fight than a Rockerus, I'm pretty sure. Because I was only just now able to see stats, I'm not really sure who exactly is better for what, but I'm pretty sure the wyverns have better attack than Rockerus do. Like, I forgot what the actual name for the wyvern is. Like, I would know it if I saw it. But just off the top of my head, I can't name it right now. And then, meanwhile, things like the Talhoa and Zephyra, yeah, I could just think of those for no reason. And like, there's a Raidodon and Venid and the Agricos, I'm pretty sure, is what the lizard is. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Just flying around, don't mind me. Looking for eggs as we usually do. Well, the next egg that we find is actually going to go to the mother dragons. Just because that's where it needs to go right now. Because we want to go to the fantasy world. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet for a bit because my throat is starting to hurt from all that talking. I can't just do the YouTuber thing and constantly talk non-stop for like 30 minutes, even though that's probably what I did already. Actually, this episode is probably already like 30 minutes long, so never mind, maybe I can. Well, I can't talk non-stop because clearly I've stopped talking in this episode multiple times. And I have had a few pauses of just, okay, I'm going to sit here and fight this thing, which may be necessary. Okay, flying down there. Still no luck. Let's check up there then. Any eggs over here? See, I could find one easily in my past recording. Okay, usually if I'm just trying to farm, I lands next to an egg, so maybe I need to do that. Just need to go somewhere and farm. Might not be too bad of a strategy, really. I'm just scared that, again, people are going to come and attack me, especially people with stronger dragons like mothers or fathers. And wasps, I've heard, are pretty common to kill people with because they're really fast. And I think that they have a decent attack stat. They're not, like, I know it's not the best because the mother is probably my main attacker when it comes to, like, bosses and stuff. I usually use the mother. Most people usually use the mother. I don't know. In combat. Oh, yeah. I'm in a combat area. Who knew? Okay, so I'm just gonna actually grind for a bit. And I'm gonna pause. And by the time I unpause, I'll probably be about ending the episode. Okay, I'm not done grinding yet, but as I was grinding, I was thinking that whatever dragons serve the mother or father dragon would depend on their personality. So dragons with personalities like aggressive or mean or cruel would probably serve the father dragon. So like other dragons like with personalities like affectionate, caring, like positive, things like that would probably serve the mother dragon. And then there would probably be some dragons where like it's kind of no one really knows exactly which of the two they serve, or if they serve any at all, or if they're just or if they serve both. Kind of like the mysterious dragons, we wouldn't really know. Like observant dragons, you wouldn't really know. It just would probably depend on what they personally like more and things like that. So yeah, just an idea I popped in. It would be easier for me to determine which dragons would serve which if I had a list of all the personalities. But I'm pretty sure that the wiki doesn't have a list of all the personalities, it just kind of talks about them a bit. And personalities don't have like a huge impact on the game, other than like if you're like me and you're just kind of role playing things out. But I don't know. So Storm Watcher here, we don't really know which one he would serve. We don't. Shy dragons, you probably wouldn't know. But I don't know, we'll see. And then whatever dragon we're on will probably determine what would happen to any of the eggs that we find. It's like if we're on a cruel dragon, then it's like, okay. Well, if we're on a dragon that serves a mother dragon, it's like, okay, we're gonna offer it to the mothers if we haven't already. If they serve the father dragons, well, if they don't serve the mother dragons, then it'd probably be like, okay, we're gonna keep the egg. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And also, let's say that for dragons that end up becoming mates and like a breeding pair, they can only breed 3 times. So you can only have 3 kids of them. And that's so that way it'll prevent us having just like an infinite amount of dragons. And I was thinking the elders, maybe they'll only stay alive for a certain amount of episodes, but I'm probably not going to go with that. Just because most of the dragons in the beginning become elders really quickly. You know? Okay, let's heal you again. Okay, and feed you a bit. Then hopefully you'll just heal yourself the rest of the way. Okay, moving on. Let's just head on home. We haven't found any eggs this episode. But, I don't know. If we're lucky, we'll find one on the, like, in our search for a portal. I highly doubt it. But we could. It's possible. Oh my gosh, she is so much faster now that he's level 15. Last time I flew on him, he was only like level 8 or 9. But his speed stat rose tremendously. Oh, don't run into that. So now hopefully it should be easier to avoid people. And nope. Oh, they killed this guy. I was hoping that we might be able to get a kill just like passing by. But I guess not. Okay. So Stormwatcher appears to be a good dragon if we're gonna fly around in PvP areas and try and avoid people. And we're landing. I think that is a father dragon. Back to the lobby, and we're gonna sell everything, see how much money we got, and end the episode here. We did quite a bit. We defeated 2 bosses. We talked about how leadership's gonna work a bit more. We went to the jungle. We have Ghost. Overall, it's pretty good. We bonded with 3 of our dragons. Okay. Load up. Because of my other account, I'm always expecting so much more to load up than what actually does. That's not where I wanted to go. Shop. Food. Apples. What does that say? 972? Okay, do you know how long it took me to figure out that you could just type an amount there? Because it used to just say a number. Like, it just said 1, and I was like, well, okay, I guess they're only selling 1. That's kind of dumb. Okay. Just going over everything. Okay, 15 golden apples. We did a pretty good job avoiding getting killed today, too. I'd say. Like, we got close a few times. We didn't get killed yet. Okay, 156. Oh, there's 96. Okay, but we could sell 40 more. Onions, peaches, we have 23. Peaches are better than mushrooms. Definitely. Okay. 30 pears. Pears are the best. We got those from the boss, I believe. Prime meat. We have 9. Okay. Pumpkins. Trout meat. And we have 3 watermelons, which you could also sell. There we go. We're making a good amount of money. We might actually be able to go to the tundra pretty soon. We could sell bones. Like, we're not planning on building up our base too much yet. Okay. 4 pieces of coal. I have fishing rods in both my accounts, but I never really use them. I don't know, it just doesn't really seem worth the effort most of the time, whenever there's easier ways to get money. Sell leaves, petals. Let's see. We're not gonna sell seeds, because we're gonna plant those. 183. Okay, it's 93. A lot of watering souls. And some wood. Then we're gonna sell the crystal treats. 53 of those. Not 3, 53. There we go. Yeah, we can actually go to the tundra already. Well, dang, okay. I mean, that's all fine with me. It's actually way faster than I expected it to be. Oh, I have more pears. Okay. That's fine, I'll just hold on some for a bit. And I guess while we're here, we could plant some more apple seeds to see how many pineapple seeds it would take to plant a pineapple plant. What did that say, 18? 15. Okay, we just have to hope that we don't lose them before then. But we still do need to find the jungle egg, so we'll find the jungle egg, and then we might go off to the tundra. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this episode, and I hope you guys have a great day. If I release another episode, then you can watch a new episode. I don't know if I will. Maybe, maybe not. The way I release just kind of depends on what I feel like doing. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video that you decide to watch, or maybe just around Roblox, who knows. And goodbye.